everybody, hi, my name is KK and today we have the handsome guy right
So
here.
today my name is Sam with MaxFit. Today we're hacking into Adam's Facebook and doing a live as Adam Mather.
Yeah.
First thing we want to do is we want to say congratulations Adam and Aria on the baby coming soon.
What's his name again?
Leo.
Leo.
Adam is currently in Australia. He's away
Hello,
from
Jimmy.
at the moment. Welcome, Jimmy. So today we're going to be talking about the 10 myths about body fat, but we'll wait and let a few people join into the room first.
Yeah.
Jimmy, how are you feeling? I know you were feeling a little bit sick earlier, or you weren't feeling good. How's everything going now? Doing all right? You coming to the gym tonight?
He is. Anyway, if you guys are already here, we're gonna keep on talking. If you're here, give us a thumbs up. And yeah, if you have any questions, drop the comments below, and then we will answer your questions as well. And today, as you notice, we are wearing the same shirts. I don't know why, but that's the reality.
Nice fade. That was a good fade. All right, so 10 myths about body fat that are keeping you from losing weight.
Yep.
Myth number 1, KK, all dietary fat is created equally.
That's not true, because as you can see, if you eat a lot of fat, like saturated fat and also like trans fat, for example, that's very bad for you. In the meantime, like fat from avocado and some nuts, of course they are high in calorie, but they are healthy fats. Sam, you want to add something?
Yeah, so avocados, nuts are really, really good for you. They're really healthy, but in small quantities. One mistake a lot of people make is that they load up their toast with avocado, or they eat a whole handful of nuts, when the reality is you're still going to be over intaking your calories, but those fats are a lot healthier than if you're going to get it from like bacon or trans fats. Even though those are good, we love bacon, but you know there are two different types of fats. And that leads us into our second myth, is that
but I want to add something before that. So basically, fat is, even though it's healthy, we still want to consume in moderation. Moderation is key, because 1 gram of fat is 9 calories. So basically, try to like measure and limit your amount of fat before you overconsume.
It's the most calorically dense, so more dense than carbohydrates,
That's
more dense
tell.
than protein. Okay, myth number 2, all body fat is created equally, KK.
Well, I would say like there are 3 types of body fats that I think we all should know. Number 1 is visceral fat. Where is it, Sam?
Visceral fat is on the inside, so usually it wraps around the internal organs, and that's what we consider the most dangerous fat.
Yeah.
I've also heard it been called like white fat and brown fat as well.
No, I wouldn't go that deep, but yeah, you can say white fat and brown fat. But usually, visceral fat is this in around your stomach. When you have a lot of it, you have maybe fatty liver disease, and that kind of thing is very dangerous. Try to decrease this type of fat. And then the second one is subcutaneous. What is subcutaneous, Coach Sam?
That's the fat that you see like underneath the skin, the little stuff you can pinch around the body.
Yeah.
Now that's more for like aesthetic purposes, more than for health reasons. But obviously, if we want to get leaner and we want to be healthier, you're going to lose both types of fat in the process.
And the third one that we always hear about is stomach fat. So basically, this kind of fat is a subcutaneous fat, but then it's the last resort of the body. So basically, this resource is not going to be used very soon. So our body gonna hold on to it for a very long time.
So yeah, Jimmy, there are different types of body fat. There's mostly just like 2 different types of body fat, but the name of the game is try to reduce our total body fat percentage. Though having a little bit of fat is okay, like nobody is 0% body fat. If you were 0% body fat, you wouldn't be alive. So we do need some fat in the body. It gives us energy and it helps us to stay alive, especially in times where we're not.
As a law of nature, I think we should know that women tend to have more fat than men, because as you can see, women have the body to get pregnant and also give birth and also breastfeed to produce the milk. So basically, women have more body fat than men.
That's right. So that leads us into our third myth, is that you can't lose belly fat specifically.
Yes, there's no such thing as spot reduction. So basically, if I tell you...
Oh, you can lose belly fat specifically. Yeah, sorry. Not
you can't.
You can. I read that wrong.
That's a myth. Anyway, if I tell you to do the sit-up 3,000 times to lose belly fat, do you think it's going to work?
Yeah, you cannot specifically lose fat in certain regions. So we get it. There's usually a lot of people, they are very self-conscious about parts of their body. Like some people, they want to reduce the cellulite in their legs. Some people, they want to reduce the belly. I myself, I got some pretty tasty love handles that I'd like to get rid of. So we all store fat differently. Not every body is the same. But at the end of the day, there's no specific way you can reduce the body fat. If you want to get rid of stubborn body fat in a certain area, what you can do is start by focusing on what you put in your mouth. Focusing on your nutrition is going to be the first step to get you to where you want to go. So, after that, we can tighten up the muscles and sort of build strength, but you got to focus on the nutrition. You can't.
So basically, everybody has a different fat distribution. Meaning, fat distribution is your body stores fat in different areas differently. Maybe some people have more in the thighs, some people have more in the back, and also like around your arms. It's different. So basically, what we try to do here is that teach you how to eat right at the correct and proper amount of calories, and then you exercise, of course, and then you do the cardio and strength training. And
do you want to maybe top it off a little bit in Thai for the Thai viewers as well about what topic we're going on, or do you want to continue in English?
ถ้ามีคำถามภาษาไทยถามมาได้เลยนะครับผมแล้วผมจะอธิบายภาษาไทยได้ครับผมถ้าแบบว่าไม่เข้าใจประมาณนี้เดี๋ยวคอมเมนต์มาได้เลยนะครับผมแล้วก็ผมจะพยายามไม่ใช่พยายามดิผมตอบแน่นอนว่าให้คำตอบไปนะครับผมแล้วก็มาต่อหัวข้อต่อไปเลยครับ
Okay, so this myth is going to sound kind of funny because it sounds like something that would be true, but eating fat makes us fat. What do you have to say about that, Coach K?
Well, like what we said earlier is that like fatty foods, even like healthy ones like avocado, nuts, they are good. They are good fat, but at the same time they are very calorie dense.
Yes.
Which means they are high in calories. If we let's say eat a lot of them, yes, we will get fat, but usually not all fat is the same.
Right. So just because something has, let's say, 3, 4, 5, 6 grams of fat, and it doesn't mean you're going to be gaining fat and increasing your body fat percentage. It's mostly focused on your calories and what kind of training you're doing. As long as we're avoiding like trans fats and saturated fats, we want to stay away from those.
So
fried foods. And
I would say basically try to avoid fried foods, like especially in those from fast food restaurants, and also like all those chicken wings, fried chicken wings. The side of the street.
Gotta love onion rings. Ooh.
I know it tastes good, but
there's a reason why it tastes so good, and there's a bad reason. Okay. So the next one is that there's nothing good about fat. Fat is evil. I should try to avoid it completely.
No, basically you should not avoid fat because at the same time like vitamin D and vitamin E, if I'm not mistaken.
As well.
Yeah. So basically you need fat to digest this vitamin.
Yes.
So you need a lot. You need enough fat to control your hormonal level, and also some other things as well. Like your body needs fat to burn for energy.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Also, it's good for like brain development and whatnot. So if you don't have fat, you're gonna be low on energy.
That's why omega-3, omega-6 are important.
Do you know a good source of omega-3?
Go for fish, guys.
Yes. Go fish. All right. Next myth. Fat loss is always reflected by the weight on the scale.
Weight loss on the
scale. So your weight on the scale reflects how much fat loss you have.
Not really. You see, I see one thing that very dramatically awesome here is that when women train hard, even men actually train hard and they gain more muscle, the weight is not going down, but you can see like they have more muscle, they have that woman shape, they become more sexy, the face is more sexier now, like because your body start to change from fatty person to muscular person. It's not like bulky, big, but you will look like very feminine and sexy.
Also, one example that we see, not just with my body when I got back from America, but with a lot of our members as well. To give you an example, when I got back from my holiday in the United States, I weighed 90 kilos and I gained about 10% body fat. Now I've lost that 10% body fat, but I still weigh about 87, 88 kilos. So the weight on the scale hasn't necessarily changed, but the body fat has significantly changed. So you can't always determine how much body fat you have based on how much you weigh, because you're going to be, especially if you're doing weight training, you're going to be gaining muscle, and it's going to be really hard to measure it. The weight on the scale is still important. I still think you should check it like once a week or once every couple weeks. But what you should be trying to focus on is reducing the body fat.
Waist circumference also a good indication.
Pictures,
and
photos.
Also one thing that I want to point out is that your muscle is heavier than your fat. So basically when you have more muscle, your weight might not not be going down, but you will become more. You look slimmer. Let's say.
It is.
Yeah.
Okay. The next myth is that eating a low-fat diet is the best for weight loss.
I would say diet is good in a short run, but in a long term, you have to see if you can do, how do you say, sustainable or do it in the long term. So basically, try to look out for a long term solution, not just a short, quick fix. Let's say.
So guys, there's going to be a lot of diets on the internet that are going to be screaming, "We're the best. This is the way to do it. You do this. Don't do anything else." And yeah, I'm sure all of them might work a little bit. You might lose a bit of weight, might even lose a bit of fat. But what you want to do is you want to go after something that's sustainable for the long term, in order if you want long-term weight loss or long-term fitness results. Any short-term results are generally going to be taken away quickly as fast as they can.
We're not against any diet gurus or anything like that, but try to see if it fits in your schedule and your lifestyle. Like some people ask if they can go for keto diet. I said yes. If you don't like carbs at all and it suits you, you go for that. But let's say what you are doing is already working. You don't need to switch from this one to keto. Do what works for you and in a long run
whatever
as well.
fits your lifestyle as well. And the final myth is that fat is the only macronutrient or the only thing we should focus on when we're eating. We shouldn't focus on carbs or sugar or protein. We should only try to eat less fat.
I think what we are preaching here is a balanced diet. So Sam, what is balanced diet?
So generally a balanced diet is about 40% carbs, 40% protein, and about 20% healthy fats. And again, the healthy fats, avocados, nuts, maybe like a little bit of olive oil. I try to stay away from oil in general, but if you're going to do, I think coconut oil is fairly
that's also
as well.
good.
So generally what you want to do, guys, is you want to be eating enough protein, enough carbohydrates throughout the day.
So how much protein?
Well, generally the rule of thumb is about 2 grams of protein per kilo of body weight. If you're just starting out, and it's a lot, maybe 1.5 times your body weight. So that would mean I would need about 170 to 180 grams of protein. How much protein do you need per day?
So I weigh 70, so I try to hit 140 grams of protein per day. And also you need to eat a lot of vegetable or foods that rich in fiber to help you digest the protein and also help to prevent what's called constipation.
Constipation sucks.
Your digestive system.
You don't want any of that, trust me. Just want to make sure you're having enough vegetables because it's going to help you to digest all the food, especially if you're eating a lot of meat. And for those of you vegetarians out there, you're going to want to make sure that you're hitting those protein shakes. If you can't get enough protein from your food, we always suggest that you try to get the protein from food sources. But if you can't just simply eat that much food, it's great to have a protein shake, maybe one in the morning, one before bed. There's tons of different healthy options. Just make sure you don't accidentally drink a mass gainer that has like 5,000 calories per scoop.
Exactly.
Okay.
So these are the myths from us, and if you have any suggestions, any topic that you would like to know, let us know, or comments below. Even later when you watch the live later, let us know.
If you want to know where KK and I get these black shirts or get any questions whatsoever, it doesn't even have to be fitness related. It can be anything. As long as it's somewhat semi-appropriate.
So if you want to come and work out with us, where are we, Sam?
Max Fit, Sukhumvit Soy 39 at the Trail and Tail Complex. It's a lot of fun. Tonight we have a HIIT class, and tomorrow we have a functional class. Come on down if you want to work out with Coach K and I. It's going to be a lot of fun. We'll see some of you guys there tonight, I'm sure. Jimmy will be there and a few of the others as well.
All right. Have a nice evening, guys, and anything, let us know. See you later.
Cheers.